A lot of people, are very insecure. They really don't know what to do with their lives. They can't actually stand out. And a lot of people, for them, high school is awful. Just meeting people in life is awful. And honestly, just even living your life to how you want to is awful for people. Because they don't have one thing, and it's charisma. In this video, I'll show you how to be charismatic and what to do to be charismatic, which is pretty much the most important thing you need if you want to gain friends. Alright, first thing you need to know is, what is charisma? What defines this word, charisma? I like to put it, it's your ability to make other people feel a certain way. So this can be when people are around you, they feel more confident, they feel more happy just around you. They have these certain good emotions they feel around you just from your presence. A lot of ways, like, this is kind of a joke, but like aura, Someone with a lot of charisma, you could say, has aura. Charisma is basically just a simple definition, is when other people are around you, they feel better just with your presence. Alright, the second thing we need to look at is, how do people actually gain charisma? So you look at people like who have charisma. You think Batman, people who are cool. So basically, like I said, aura in a way. But it's really what makes a special person charismatic. And typically, people are born with this natural ability to make other people feel good around them. And also, normally people with a huge, purpose in life, a big meaning for their life. All they need to do is accomplish this one thing. That is what makes people, honestly, more charismatic, because they're so focused on this thing that other people are just naturally attracted to them. Now, I'm not saying you have to copy these people, but just look at how they do it, how they radiate their energy onto other people, how other people just feel more confident around them. And again, you don't need to copy them, but it's a good way to start learning these skills that you're going to need later on in life. To an extent, every single person on this planet is insecure. Some people are way more insecure than others, but in general, people are insecure. And really, you have to find out what your insecurities are. What makes you insecure, and just honestly, you just gotta forget about them. Laugh at them. Laugh at anything that makes you insecure, because these insecurities you have, they honestly define you when you're in public, when you're around people. Yeah, everyone can see insecurities. They can see past this person you put on. It's honestly never a good thing to put on a face. Never put on a mask. And honestly, this is probably the part most people don't realize. But if you are going to and want to be charismatic, you don't have to be an extrovert. Me personally, I would say I'm a little in between. I feel like I recharge myself when I'm at home, which, yes, that's an introvert trait, but I do feel like, to an extent, everyone feels this, and no matter how much people tell you this isn't true, it's true. Everyone craves other people to, not necessarily like them, but to realize them and look up to them. You don't have to be an extrovert. These are the three types of charismatic people, right here. Number one is the extrovert, the kid who thrives off of other people. They thrive in public settings. All they do is, when they're in public settings, they feel confident. They are themselves, and other people are naturally radiated to them. Second is kind of in between. You recharge both ways. I'd say I'm a bit of this. I'd say most people, to an extent, are this. They're a bit in between. But this is actually probably the best way to be charismatic, because you're still the same person, but there's two sides to you, and you really get to choose which side to be. And yes, I'm not saying to have two different personalities. That's absolutely terrible. That's just where mental illnesses come in. But I'm just saying, whichever way you want to be. You don't always have to be always going crazy, and you don't always have to be quiet like an introvert. And yeah, the third way someone is charismatic is an introvert. And honestly, they just keep to themselves, and people just feel good around them. They don't even have to talk, but their presence is meaningful. People feel them. They look at them, and they just feel more confident. Yeah, sadly, in this day and age, it's started to come to people gain charisma off of their looks. And I don't even mean to say that. I'm not saying by any means that I am attractive, but I'm not saying I'm ugly. I'm not chopped, but I'm not attractive. I'm not saying that, for the record. Naturally, people will be more charismatic that have good looks because people feel more confident around them without them having to be charismatic. People basically gain charisma around you. So that's what someone attractive has. And yeah, over time, you want to be the most attractive version of yourself, because not only does this make other people be more charismatic around you, it also helps you with confidence. It helps you with just looking more attractive, being more confident when you look at yourself in the mirror. Just doing these small steps, like, obviously ice in your face, eating healthy, drinking water, these obvious things to make you look more attractive. Just doing them over a span of 6 months and locking in, you can become way more attractive than you thought you could ever be. And I'd say this is the most important step if you want to be charismatic, and this is destroy your ego. Yes, to an extent. If you want to gain charisma, you're going to have an ego. Don't try and build your ego. Naturally, you'll have an ego for just what you do in life. You'll be this kid, you'll be the weird kid, you'll be the cool kid. It doesn't matter. But whatever you do, don't purposely try to build an ego. Because I guarantee if you want to build an ego, it's not going to be the one it's not going to be your natural ego. And honestly, just being yourself, doing what you want, stop caring about other people's opinions. This is what's going to make you charismatic. This is what's going to boost you up. I'm not saying popularity. I'm not saying you're going to get popular from this stuff. Being yourself and realizing that what you do, you're going to gain your ego from that. You're not going to gain your ego from saying, okay, I have to be nonchalant, I have to act cool, I have to destroy my personality and build a new one. No. Not only are you going to honestly be awkward and timid and all this, it's going to cause some mental problems for you, I guarantee it. Yes, you might be jealous of other people's egos, but if you want to build an ego for yourself, you don't try to build one. You just be yourself and you will build an ego. And one more time, I'm just going to say, everyone is insecure. And the more people judge you, that just reflects their insecurities. That just reflects that they're more insecure than you if they're judging you just left and right. Because they are trying to push their insecurities on you and make you insecure for you. Because to an extent, every single human being can read another one. They can notice that this person is insecure. They are not actually this person they're trying to be. They're not actually nonchalant. They're not actually this extremely cool kid who doesn't care. They're a normal kid. They're just that one. And they're extremely insecure. Hopefully once you watch this, you'll realize that you don't need to build yourself an ego. Because once you're yourself and your ego builds up naturally over time, you can destroy it. You can't accidentally destroy it because it's just yourself. And unless you try to be someone else, your ego is going to stay the same. Boys, if you want to be better in life, be able to attract more people, be able to be a better version of yourself, have other people come to you, not you go to other people, you gotta build charisma. And it doesn't matter how you build this charisma, but it's gotta be naturally. And you've got to naturally build this charisma around other people. And you can't put on a face. And that's basically it for today's video. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And peace out. See you in the next one, boys.